Gothic architecture, a visually striking style, flourished from the late 12th to the 16th centuries in Europe. Originating in France, this style evolved from Romanesque architecture and predated the Renaissance era. Ironically, the term Gothic was initially an insult during the Renaissance, seen as barbaric compared to Greco-Roman styles. Key features include pointed arches, rib vaults, flying buttresses, and expansive stained glass, all designed to inspire awe. While primarily for churches, Gothic elements also appeared in castles, town halls, and even saw a revival in later centuries. Art Deco, it's more than just the Great Gatsby, it's an architectural style that predicted the future. Flourishing in the 1920s and 30s, Art Deco represented luxury, wealth, and a belief in progress. The name comes from the 1925 exposition Internationale des Arts Décoratifs et Industriels Moderns in Paris. Think medieval architecture, and you probably picture soaring Gothic cathedrals, but before those pointy arches, there was Romanesque, a style that dominated Europe for centuries. Romanesque architecture flourished in the 11th and 12th centuries, bridging the gap between Roman building techniques and the Gothic era. The most defining feature is the round arch, inspired by the Romans. Also notice the massive quality and thick walls. These buildings were built to last. Romanesque was the first truly pan-European style since the Roman Empire, appearing almost simultaneously in France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. While castles were built, churches were the most significant Romanesque structures. Many great abbey churches still stand today. Its simplicity, solidity, and powerful forms offer a unique aesthetic experience. Learn more, visit a Romanesque building near you, and subscribe for more architecture content. Modern architecture, prominent throughout the 20th century, features new technologies like glass, steel, and concrete. Its core philosophy, form follows function, emphasizing minimalism and rejecting excessive ornamentation. Key figures like Le Corbusier and Mies van der Rohe helped usher in a new age of design. Think Versailles is over the top, you haven't seen anything yet. Welcome to the Baroque era, where architecture was designed to blow your mind. Baroque took Renaissance architecture and cranked it up to 11. Domes got bigger, columns got twistier, and every surface became an opportunity for more decoration. The Catholic Church was losing followers. Their solution, build churches so stunning, so overwhelming, that people would be drawn back in. Think of it as the original viral marketing campaign, but with stone and gold. Neoclassical architecture is more than just columns. It started in the mid-18th century and became a major style in the Western world. This was a back-to-basics movement, a reaction against the over-the-top Rococo and Baroque styles. The goal was a purer, more authentic classical style. It all ties into the Enlightenment, with its emphasis on empiricism and early archaeology. People studied ancient sites, bringing the classical aesthetic back. There were two waves, first Roman architecture, then a Greek revival in the 19th century. The understanding of Greek architecture had improved. Neoclassical isn't just a revival style, it is a constant source of inspiration, even in postmodern designs. Ever wonder why some buildings feel grand and balanced? The answer, might be Renaissance architecture. Emerging in 15th century Europe, Renaissance architecture was a conscious revival of ancient Greek and Roman ideas. Rinascita means rebirth, and this style aimed to revive the order of classical times. Symmetry, proportion, and geometry are key. Brutalist architecture is a minimalist style showcasing bare building materials. Emerging in 1950s UK after the war, it was a reaction against nostalgia. It quickly spread from the UK all over the world. Victorian architecture isn't just pretty houses, it's a global phenomenon. It was a range of revival styles popular during Queen Victoria's reign. We will uncover the history, styles, and surprising facts behind this iconic architecture. What makes it Victorian? It is not one style, but many. It's a period known for its revival and interpretation of historical styles. This followed Georgian and Regency architecture and preceded Edwardian. One of the main styles is Gothic revival, a reaction to symmetry. The rise of metal construction meant cast and wrought iron were used in buildings. Alexander Thomson and other Scottish architects used cast iron and steel for commercial buildings. The Colosseum, Roman Forum, and Rhodes, they were all built by master architects. The Romans borrowed ideas, especially from the Greeks, but they innovated. They invented super-strong concrete that allowed them to build bigger, faster, and cheaper than ever before. The arch allowed the Romans to create wider spans and distribute weight more efficiently. The Pantheon's dome was mind-blowing. It is still the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome today. Roman architecture influenced building design for centuries, inspiring styles. Next time you see an arch or dome, remember the ingenuity of the ancient Romans. Comment below if we missed anything. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.